Good morning. Monday morning, a whole new look, Daybreak Europe, but the same old voices banging the global rates drum. Danny Berger, good morning. What we have is the risk of a handbrake turn. Just look at these rates. Look at two-year government bond yields. We're going to pop it up on the screen. This is what Martin Malone sent to us. This is a doubling of rates in the US at the short end in the past month by 40 basis points. They've doubled. The risk is a handbrake turn, which is the Andy Haldane phrase. That's what the risk is for central banks. Dani.
Yeah, good morning, Manus. It is drama in the belly here, and I'm not talking about the very overindulgent brunch I had this weekend, but yes, it is these 2 years. It is the 5-year, as you're saying, at its highest since February of 2020. It might be a risk of a handbrake turn, but what does that mean for risk, Manus? The concern that I know you and I both discussed this morning, that RBC is discussing, is a possible VAR shock.
Exactly. As you get this repricing from the Kiwi bonds, the Aussie bonds, which I go back to Stephen Major. It sits in my head. He calls it le tête peloton. When they move, that sets the tonality for the rest of the global markets. I've just had a conversation with Rabobank. They make it very clear is that equities could levitate for a while, but there is a risk that if central banks raise rates when you have gas prices rising, tax rises, food prices rising, rates rising, it is a potential car crash where you go through the windscreen, Dani. That is the central bank conundrum. And this is the personification, Dani, isn't it? Two-year paper in the US, Kiwi paper on a 5-year yield up over 2%. This is the risk.